Hi there. My name's Jason Paris, and I'm the founder of Pavement Ends Studios, an independent theater and film production company that also provides arts education services to schools and professional development for teachers. And I'm really excited about our upcoming production of Mischief Theater Company's The One-Act Play That Goes Wrong in Red River, New Mexico in June of 2022. But to understand just how special this production is, we need to go back to the fall of 2019, when these incredible student performers won the first of their 3 consecutive state championships together with Chiefs Theater's production of The Old Man and the Old Moon by Pigpen Theater Company. I should probably mention I'm also the Chiefs Theater Director at Cherokee High School in Cherokee, Oklahoma. That's me. And in 2019, I took a real chance on a group of sophomores, handing them leading roles in a production that required them to learn entirely new skills, like playing instruments and singing, often at the same time.
3, 2, 3. I slept from the window.
Not to mention puppetry, and stage combat, and acrobatics. And not only did they rise to the occasion, but they surpassed all expectations, winning the Class 4A State Championship, the Technical Theater Award, and a host of individual All-State Acting Awards. And we were looking forward to mounting a larger production in May of 2020 at the All-School Reunion, an event that happens every 5 years and brings back alumni from every era of our school's history. Not only that, we look to be on track to do remarkably well at the state speech and debate contest that year. But this is the spring of 2020 we're talking about. So, you know how that story ends.
States soon start closing schools and announcing stay-at-home orders.
Stay at home.
Stay home, stay safe.
Quite simply, stay at home.
And I vividly recall going for a walk and feeling this enormous sense of frustration that the pandemic might prevent me from working with these remarkable young people in the future. And it was on that walk that I decided I would do everything I could to make up for the fact that these kids, through no fault of their own, were about to have a strange and often disappointing high school experience.
So, this is where you come in. I've decided to take a leap of faith and produce the show under the banner of Pavement Ends Studios. Here's why. I spend a lot of time preaching to my kids about the importance of the fine and performing arts. I tell them, because it's true, that involving ourselves in the arts is the most important thing we can do in our lives. The reasons for that are numerous and require their own videos, but the truth is, the arts are the only human endeavor that have the power to both profoundly and immediately raise the quality of the lives of people who engage with them, whether they be creators, performers, or audience members. So this whole thing is just me putting my money where my mouth is, and, you know, putting some of your money where my mouth is as well, hopefully. So to be clear, while these are high school actors, really, really good high school actors, this summer's production is not a high school production, nor is it produced by a nonprofit entity, which means your donations will not be tax deductible. And I think it's important to be upfront about that. But don't let that stop you. So, why Red River? Well,
I should pause here and explain that 2 of these kids are my niece and nephew, and in the summer of 2021, I took them and some of their friends from Chiefs Theater to Red River, and it was a great time. Like, really great.
don't do that.
But as someone who visits regularly, I've always wondered why there's no live theater in Red River, apart from the shootout at Fry's Old Town, which I love, but it's kind of short for a full-fledged theatrical experience. And it was on that trip, while eating banana split flavored ice cream with the kids on the porch of Little Willie Shenanigans, that it occurred to me. I already had a production company that I used to write and produce shows for professional theater festivals, and these kids are as professional as they come. Could it work? Well, that's what we're about to find out. Along with our partners, Pavement Ends Studios is reviving Chiefs Theater's award-winning production of The One-Act Play That Goes Wrong, a comedy about a group of well-meaning but ultimately, awful British actors attempting to mount a thrilling whodunit, The Murder at Havisham Manor. And we'd like you to be a part of the journey. See, we're financing the production ourselves, and the costs of traveling with and housing a dozen teenagers and several sponsors, not to mention the sets, lights, costumes, and sound equipment, are significant. So in addition to coming to see the show, we would love to partner with you via sponsorships for things like meals, lodging, and fuel. And if you're watching this video, it means someone has approached you hat in hand to see if you're interested in supporting the arts in Red River this summer. And my only question is, how could you not be? I mean, look at these faces. Have you ever seen a more likable group? Don't answer that. But rest assured that if you choose to join our adventure, you will be happy you did, knowing that you've helped bring professional quality theater to the best little mountain town in the Rockies. And you'll be as proud to be a part of this production as we are. Because in addition to the 3 state championships they have under their belt, the cast boasts a remarkable 16 individual All-State awards for acting. In other words, they know what they're doing. So thank you in advance for your support. And check out the video description. All the information you need plus links to other videos are right there. I mean, what could go wrong? See you in June.